already watched a trade guide by Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I don't have any music playing today. My YouTube VODs keep getting demonetized. It's so quiet. I don't know. Does anyone actually care about the music? What up, Morgan? How you doing? What up, Grixis? My restream chat is not loading. All right. So Ashes of Creation is going to drop in half an hour. But I'm not so sure if it's going to actually, work, or if there's not going to be a 4-hour queue. So we're going to probably end up just playing Throne all day, but we might play some Ashes if it happens to happen. Gotta go back to the DMC free last.fm stuff. Is any of it good though? Like, fake game, why even bother? You think Ashes of Creation that's been in development for like 8 years is a fake game? What do you think they've been doing? Hold on, I've got to figure out why my chat is broken. Okay, somebody say something. Somebody on YouTube say something. Here, let me try it. I'll say something. Test. Okay, now it's working. Crowdfunding a scam? Crowdfunding is only like 3% of their funding, dude. They're completely funded by Stephen Sharif. Something? What up, BP? Okay, cool. I got both chats up now. Man, I need to find a different chat, multi-chat thingy. This one breaks pretty much every day. Okay, so it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy spooky. There's a new spooky dungeon. I have not done it yet. And I kind of want to. Maybe we'll start off doing that. Let me do my dailies real quick. Let me get my scoopies. Stoneguard. They actually did it. I didn't know if this was real or not. So the castle holders can decide whether or not Queen Bellendir's venom neutralizer gets sold in the guild shop. And so they made it so that you can't. That's so funny. Why is that an option? I'm glad I stocked up. Wow, dude. That is something else. What a game. What a game. All right, we'll start whittling away at those conversion stones. I feel like I bought those already. Did we get another? We got another weekly reset, didn't we? Yeah, I definitely just bought all these 2 days ago. Grape juice is here now. It's not wine anymore. Remember when it was wine? Man, I might actually run out of contract coins now. Yeah, these totally got resets. Okay, can I still afford everything? Ooh. That's alright, we'll get more. Man, I have a ton of extraction stones now. I'm gonna be extracting everything, boys. We're gonna be extracting like a 2-to-1 ratio. Yura, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm sad they removed the Gothic skins. Yeah, those weren't like there for very long, huh? These do look pretty good. I don't know, something about the cosmetics in this game, they just don't quite pop as much. I think it has to do with the fact that you're like so zoomed out from your character. Ornate coins should be resetting pretty soon too. Saving up for those bags. Speaking of bags, I'm gonna have so many blue scrolls to do now. Let's Pop these open. Having 2 weekly resets, 2 days apart, kind of crazy. Wonder why they did that. Think that was intentional? Iconic Haunted Harvest Candy. Tastes like a dreamy mix of honey and vanilla. Used to open reward chests in Haunted Labyrinth. Okay, so in KR, the event guides, it'll always be like right over here. Cannot talk in current form. Okay. What do we do for the dungeon? We just hop in here? Haunted Labyrinth. Rewards claim requirements. 1 candy. Okay, so I have to spend candy corn in order to... I see. This is our dimensional tokens for the candy dungeon. Okay, okay. We get ornate coins. We get dimensional pumpkins. Oh. We can get the Hallow Knights. I can turn into a pumpkin? Oh, wait, these are both morphs. I thought that was an Amatoy. Okay, we get a Jack-o'-lantern Amatoy. Dude, these rewards are sick. Choco Spider Cookie. Mastery and Abyssal Contract Efficiency. Yo. That's really good. It's really good. I wonder if we can stack that with the Sullen one. Abundance Bundle. Okay. Should I try it blind? Will people get mad at me? Are the mechanics difficult? What up, Porvika? There's a wandering NPC that gives you 1 extra candy corn per day, too. Where does he wander? Don't use your actual tokens? Yeah, that is very sweet. And then also, they added... does it show you on here? They added a thing now where if you do matchmaking, if you do the random, you get extra dimensional shards, and you get a dimensional essence, apparently 7% of the time, which is crazy. So, if you're sitting on any dimensional essence, these are about to crash. These dimensional bands are about to crash, so... Might want to... Well, it's too late now. They're already 300 loosened. That's, like, barely worth doing. Alright, well... Let's do it. Where's the wandering guy? Let's do him first. West entrance of Vienta. I don't know why I said it that way. Vienta village. 7% chance for 60 shards. Is it 60? 50, right? How many dungeons are there? There's not 6 dungeons. That's too many. That's T2. Spooky Resident? What's the merchant's name? Dimension Pumpkin Exchange Merchant. Okay, okay. We can get 25 trade unlock stones. That's not nothing. That is not nothing. We buy that first, and then we can start buying all the goofy stuff. So you said there's a dude who wanders around, and I gotta, like, look for him? This is a lot of work. West entrance. Like, what is meant by this? Up top? People post in world chat. So he wanders around from Vienta to other places? 6 dungeons? Are there really 6 dungeons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 dungeons. That's crazy. So we're even counting Cave of Destruction as a dungeon? Yeah, I guess that is a 7% chance for 60 shards. That's crazy. That's a lot of shards, dude. Shards are free now. Cassifere, welcome back for 31 months.
Another month.
Truer words have never been spoken. It is literally and actually another month. Okay, I see him. I see him. I might have gone the long way here. Haunted Harvest Peddler. I hardly knew her. I can buy chocolate from this guy. I can buy dimensional pumpkins from this guy. Alright. Let's do it, boys. I'm gonna just matchmaking this. If I do random matchmaking, is the Haunted Labyrinth part of the pool of random dungeons? It doesn't seem to... doesn't say. Probably not, right? No? Okay. Alright. If people fail it, we count it. How often do you guys get a failed cave run these days? Okay, the Battle Pass weekly didn't reset, so that's... I was wondering after seeing all the other weeklies reset. Man, do I even care about these trade distractions? I'm so, like... I might just grab the Solent here next. I don't have a ton of currency left to pull in. We're gonna get... Well, we're gonna get the daily stuff for another 5 days. I guess I'll craft something at some point. So, what am I gonna end up with? Probably enough to buy these and these. I only need 500 here, 1400. Do you think I can hit 1400? I feel like we can probably hit 1400 before this battle pass ends. I've got like 600 right now. How many do you get per day? Anyone ever add it up? You get... Do you get one of these or two of these? This right here is... I don't remember here either. I feel like you get... I feel like some of these you get 2 a day. No, it's just 2... I don't know. I don't know. Let's just buy some stuff. Let's just buy some stuff. It's going to be 1,000 for me to buy the rest of this? True. True. Okay, that's actually kind of expensive. Maybe I just want the solid. I'm kind of good on extraction stones right now after that back-to-back reset. Often with pubs, failed the rat phase. The rat phase? No, I'm talking about Cave of Destruction. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, what do we do? We're skipping the mobs. What if I want to gather a pumpkin, though? Oh, is that bad? The pumpkins are enemies? Okay. Find the hidden key. Oh, no, you need to gather the there's a hidden key. So I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. I feel like maybe I should have my AoE build on for this, not single target. Found the key. Okay, that was me. I'm the one who found it. You're welcome, everybody. This build is very, very not AoE. I'm gonna sit here and wait for cooldowns. Can you fail cave? I guess if people don't walk up the sides... I could see people failing Laquarius like once or twice, but surely they would get it on the 3rd time, right? Like, surely nobody gets hard stuck on Laquarius. Okay. We're ready to game. Damn, this guy's kind of tanky. The wagon's stopping? What wagon? There, I hear a clock ticking. Okay, we are ignoring the pumpkins now and doing flying. Open the locked door to get the pumpkin field. Move the pumpkins to the cart. Okay, there's a cart. Pumpkin keyhole. Pumpkin slots. Needs pumpkin transportation status. Okay, what do I do? Murder? Alright, I'm gonna murder. See if that works. Skill is so bad. They're doing stuff over there. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, I killed him, and I still do not have pumpkin transportation status. Are they carrying pumpkins? Who's got the pumpkins? Alright, this guy's got a pumpkin in his hands. How do you get that? You don't get it from murdering? Take the pumpkin wagon? Oh, yeah. Let's get in here. Oh, dude. Living out my Harry Potter fantasy right now. Which weapon combos would you recommend for small-scale PvP? SNS Greatsword, hands down, the best small-scale builds right now. Absolutely crushes everything else. Staff Dagger and Staff Bow. Or not Staff Bow, rather. Hold on, I was ejected. Staff Dagger and Bow Dagger is what I meant to say. I'm desynced. It's over. Alright, we can all agree that wasn't my fault, right? But yeah, basically anything with a dagger can work in small scale. So staff and bow combined with dagger are both good. Crossbow can work, but I feel like it falls off once people get more gear and once people just like know the game better. Crossbow's really there to just kind of like bomb large scale for the most part. In small scale, I don't know if it shines as much as like a staff dagger or a bow dagger would. And then wand anything is also going to be good in small scale. Okay. I'm digging the music. Can you guys hear the music? Music's sweet. Don't lose your gourd. Okay, I'm seeing exploding looking pumpkins who are damaging me and ouch, and I'm now eaten. I'm now being eaten. I'm in pumpkin prison. I'm in pumpkin jail for crimes I've committed against other pumpkins. Admittedly, I did kind of slay many pumpkins on the way here, so I think they've got me dead to rights here. Assault, murder, attempted murder, successful murder, pumpkin thievery. We stole pumpkins at some point. Grand theft, pumpkin. We've now taken the plea deal and been released from prison. We're now on pumpkin parole. Avoid the giant pumpkin and go to the sentry's shelter. Do I have to avoid it? Oh, somebody got. Okay. Oh, okay. He comes and gets you. Oh! It's like, you guys remember that, that cart in Dark Souls 3? Okay. Alright. You guys remember that cart in Elden Ring? You guys remember that part in every Souls game where you have to do this? That's kind of what this is like. Oh man, this is actually kind of scary, especially with how bad the camera is. Alright, we got this, we got this. Go, 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 go. No, no, oh. Okay, he didn't go that far? Damn, dude, you gotta like memorize the pattern here. Alright, here he comes, here he comes. He's gonna turn around. Okay, I got this. I have downloaded this section of the dungeon into my mind. Yo, don't get fancy and start jumping, bro. Alright? Take this seriously. We have work to do. Go, 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 go! Do we... I feel like we wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so as long as one person makes it through, we can just let everyone else res, right? Now do we go, or do I keep waiting? I should have gone. I should have gone. Yeah, he's gonna gatekeep right there. Okay, we wait until he starts to... He exploded. Okay, we won. Alright. Now we have to fight Embergord. Single target time. Does hit matter in PvE? It does to some extent. We don't know how much evasion bosses have. I think you need a little bit, but I don't know if you need nearly as much as what you need for PvP. Oh, I see the little charging thing that they have now. Trick or be eaten? It probably sounds better in the Korean version. Doesn't quite flow. Trick or be eaten. Maybe like trick or be the tree? I don't know. There's got to be a better way of saying that, right? Okay, what are we doing? We're hitting these just so that they don't kill us, or... Okay, so just don't stand in the circles. Is he invincible right now? He's got a pumpkin membrane happening. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay, I pressed precision dash. It didn't work. Oh, this is like... This is like that boss in Bless Unleashed. This is like that boss in V Rising, where the wall of pumpkins comes and gets you. Except, it's barrels of wine. Just limit testing. It's kind of got some health. Okay, I have a skill that is land on the ground to avoid enemy attacks. Okay, so this is like the rat mechanic from Tublik. Okay. I landed. Was I supposed to land? Okay. Kind of a fast circle there. Don't really have time to move. Want me to use a movement skill? Darian's banned from loot. I don't know what's going on with my guild. I think they're about to do bosses. Is this the last boss, or there are more after this? This is kind of a... Oh, yeah. Why'd you send that? My team's trying to kill me? Okay, I feel like we've seen the whole fight. I think we got this. Oh God. So, range hits the pumpkin, or what? I have become pumpkin? Come on, guys. Burn them before the next wasp phase. Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't flow. Trick or be eaten doesn't flow. Ah, we're flies. We're flies at 2%. Okay, so he does an attack that hits people only when they're flying. So we just go up and down. Do I just stay down? What happens if I just stay down? Okay. Success. Pumpkin chest. Let's go.
Please visit my art show later.
Got a bunch of stones. Polish crystals. That's a pretty good dungeon. I think they did pretty good. Hitting those, you move them towards the boss. The explosion takes the shield down. Oh, okay. So it needs to blow him up. So as a melee, I just have to not be there. Yeah. Should I focus first on full trading blue gear before doing blue contracts? The objectives send you to harder mobs. It's hard to survive there. Just use a group, Horvika. When you're doing the blue contracts, you should always be in a group. There's no penalty to doing abyssal stuff in a group. So people will spam their groups in the Party Finder chat or in general chat. Or you can just go there and spam your own group link. Yeah, you just don't ever do them alone. You can do them right away, fresh 50, green gear, no traits, garbage. People don't pay that close of attention. You just click the button, join the group, and start slamming those out. You can let everyone do all the work and just pretend like you're helping. What was the Asheron's Call Halloween event called? Oh, they had like a October thing in the game, right? I don't remember what it was called. I'll check out Staff Bow or Staff Wand. Yeah, Staff Bow is more of a large scale builds. I think it does okay in 3v3, but probably Staff Dagger or Bow Dagger is gonna do a lot better of a job staying alive, because you're gonna get targeted super hard as a Staff Bow in arena in small scale. Staff Wand though, Staff Wand hard to kill. Anything with a wand can be hard to kill if built properly. Someone has to open the door if you're holding the pumpkin. Get the pumpkins from the floor. Okay. What do spooky pumpkins do? There's a spooky pumpkin vendor in Stoneguard, and you can get a bunch of spooky loot from him. What's going on right now? We're doing bosses. Oh, that's what they were saying. Do we want Cow or Dentist? Oh, the chat's different. Whoa. Am I still blocking it? Kinda. Good enough, probably. Can I move it? I can no longer, like, expand it up to show it, though, on stream. That's kind of... What do you guys think of the new chat? Do you like it? I can make a custom tab. I can close? What does that mean? Uh-oh. How do I get it back? Okay. Can't wait for next video on YouTube. Tomorrow at noon. The longest guide you'll ever watch. You will watch it, though. It is... it's the best video I ever made. What's up, Nero? Need to let you move it? Yeah. I agree. What up, Nani? How you doing? Okay, so the Ashes Alpha is right now. Let me go hop into this boss gate, though, just in case. What are we doing? We are doing a dentist. We're fighting the dentist. You mean the video I've already seen? Yeah, Bolt, what did you think? Was it worth 49 minutes of your life? I almost took it down today and chopped it in half. But I was like, nah, it's just going to be a 49-minute video, whatever. It is what it is. Oh, Mystic Portal. Do we have time to do that? We got plenty of time. We got so much time. Oh, that's way over there. I don't have time for that. All right, hold on. Let's see. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't explode my computer. I am installing updates for Intrepid Studios launcher. Checking integrity. Still checking integrity. Extracting. Which portal are we doing? There's only 2 portals up. Okay, it's asking me to install something that's definitely already installed. Let me try something else. Maybe it's got more installing it needs to do. Whose party am I in? Dude, what the... Okay, hold on. Sorry, boys, 1 second. I need to figure out what is going on. How do I just look at my desktop? How do I minimize this game? How do I bring my desktop into the foreground while having a borderless app running? It's crazy how bad Windows is at finding stuff still. Like, we have all these algorithms now to find stuff online, but Windows can't find stuff on your own computer. I feel like it gets worse every year, too. It, like, used to be good at finding stuff, and every year that goes by, it finds less and less. Windows tab? No, it didn't work. I don't even know. Oh, this is a lot. Yeah. New desktop? No, it's not what we want either. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Windowed mode. Click the down thingy. And okay, nope, it's the same. All right, that didn't help me. Let's go back. Let's go back. Traits vid and TNL version is the TNL version of your old BDO enhancing failstack vids. You're good at breaking shit down and explaining in a clear way. Thank you for your sacrifice. Did you get part 2 yet, Nani, or are you waiting until tomorrow? Okay, I installed this game and logged into it last night, and it was totally installed and ready to go, so I don't know why it's now trying to install again. Maybe it's just patching. Sure looks like a full installation, though. Wonder how useful it's going to be for EU. The whole market is fricked. Making Lucent is a nightmare. Well, making Lucent is a nightmare, but also everything costs 1/3 as much. So, I don't think it's as bad as it looks. I mean, it's not like my guide is based on the raw values of the gear, right? It's all based on calculations that are adjustable. So, when you see the calculator, you can put in EU prices. I don't even play the game, but I got informed. Doing well now that it's the weekend? Is it the weekend? That's crazy. Still in a dungeon party? That's fine. I'm just going to get loot by myself. Does it even matter, you guys? Does being in a party really matter? I'll join Nuck Nuck's party. Nobody knows how this bonds contribution actually works. Yo, dude, I love your YouTube videos. Brega, I appreciate that. Most recent build has a broken file explorer a bit. Yeah, but I feel like that's always true with the most recent build. There's been a lot of most recent builds that have broken a lot of things. Okay. I have the launcher up and ready to be logged into. Let's kill the dentist real quick. Oh, he's not targeted, despite me clicking on him repeatedly. Okay, there we go, got him. He's dying kind of quick. I don't know if he's going to do any mechs. I just want to see how much my guillotine hits for on these bosses. Is that so much to ask? Okay. Cool. That feels successful. Alright, I'm logging into Ashes of Creation. Username Tim Allen 1337. Password Hunter12. Okay, download file operations. All right, it's going. Let's put that on the other monitor. Actually, no, I don't know what that's gonna do. We'll leave it on this monitor. Dude, yeah, I had to add the one in there because people kept guessing it. People kept stealing my bank account. Alright, well, let's go do Minzrock while we wait. What are the odds you guys think I actually get into this? %. Hi, boss. Can I ask? You sure can. Probably. Unless you're about to ask what I think you're about to ask. Then the answer is no. You can ask anything else, though. Should I go help my guilds with Minzrock, or should I stare at this green bar? Pretty close. It's almost done. Every time I play World Boss, my throne crash. I have Godly Gaming Rig. Everything's updated. I would look up some optimization guides from people who know more about that stuff than me. Grobs on YouTube has a really good one. Other than that, like, you might just have to reinstall the game. Make sure your drivers are good to go. Make sure you don't have any like faulty RAM. This game crashes a lot due to a memory leak. So if any of your RAM is not working, then that'll be real bad news, because this game absolutely demolishes your RAM. For making some good amount of lucent, should I primarily focus on selling traits and lithographs? Yeah, that's it. That is pretty much your entire income in this game, is selling traits and lithographs. That and selling the gems that you get. Some, like the precious marins. The precious versions are all sellable, but that's going to be like a small amount of your income. Most of it's going to be traits and lithos. Couldn't start the game. Easy anti-cheat. Oh, it's because I have Throne running. Alright. Exiting Throne. But if there's a queue, I'm just going to log back into Throne, so we'll see what happens. Man, easy anti-cheat not letting you play other games is such an old and tired issue. I remember that being a problem when Lost Ark came out, like 4 years ago. Accidentally bought the wrong trait yesterday. When I went to resell, the price was double what I paid. Easy money, dude. Yeah, 22% tax makes it pretty hard to flip, but it is possible sometimes. Okay, we're initializing. Okay. How loud is it? Let's keep that from getting too crazy. Okay, let me see if we've chosen a server yet. Can you actually just, like, log in? AOC announcements. Leveling spots. Okay, we're going on this one. Resna. Alright, let's give this a shot. So, the characters... I was doing this last night. You can either be Spock, you can be this guy. There we go, that looks like me. The other race that they have right now is Vec. You can be like, I don't even know what this is. This reminds me of like the Alfar from Darkfall. You can be this like ugly dude. I actually kind of like the way he looks. He's like purposely ugly, whereas this guy's like accidentally ugly. All right, well let's pick the bald one with the weird eyes, and then archetype we're gonna go fighter, and then name we're gonna do Moralan, and then servers are full, waiting to join position in Q461. Okay, not that bad. Let's see how fast it moves. If we can get in like not an absurd amount of time, that's moving pretty quick. All right, let's do it, boys. I'm gonna change the category to ashes, and we're gonna do this for a little bit, and then I might swap back to Throne later. We'll see. There are a lot of people streaming this. Oh yeah, there are. Q's moving super fast. We'll be in like 2 minutes. Much better DPS than bow dagger. Bow staff, I mean, is much better than bow dagger. It's more AoE damage. For single target, I think bow dagger is fine. Staff has more AoE though. Can you transfer purple to purple? A pity stack to purple level 8. Now it is an option to transfer. You can transfer purple to purple. Yeah, the gear just has to be not equipped. Juice that purple up with some junk traits before you do it. Okay, we're all updated. Now we sit here. Okay, maybe not 2 minutes. It was moving fast. Well, we went from what, 550 to 400? That's not too bad. Another few minutes. Glad TL didn't have queues. TL actually had a remarkably smooth launch, at least on NA. I think EU had a lot of issues, though. Maybe my stuff is bugged. Well, what's... When you say it isn't an option to transfer, like, what isn't an option? Which item is not? What are you trying to do? If you put a bunch of blessing on an item, but the item is level 0, it will not let you transfer a level 0 item. You need to throw some growth stones on it. But if it's a level 8, you shouldn't have that issue. I need to click the one I'm transferring into. Yeah, there you go. Is this game actually good? Well, you're looking at what I've experienced so far. Is this a full game alpha or still just a specific test? Well, it's an alpha, so by definition it's not full game. I think they said they have 3 out of 18 biomes. 289. We're cooking. We're sailing. We're flying. Why did it jump back up to 3? What? What happened? We were flying. We flew backwards. Low priority queue. This one you get to run around and adventure a little. Yeah, I mean, there's like 5 classes that are in the game right now. The node system is in. They have some quests that are in. You can kill mobs, do quests, level up the node, kill players, get gear. I think there's some bosses or something. I don't really know the extent of what content they have, but... Will progress carry over to launch? Yes, all the progress that right now from the Alpha 2 will absolutely carry into the launch 3 years from now. That's for sure going to happen. They've said that multiple times. They've been very, very clear that all the Alpha progress, as in most games, all your progress in Alpha will not be lost. It will be saved for launch. Glad to hear they're showing some stuff. What year do you guys think this game's going to come out? 2028. Let me ask it a different way. Who do you guys think will be president when this game comes out? I think probably Hulk Hogan. The Rock? Yeah. Asmongold's. Do we think Asmongold can run? You can't run for president if you've had a felony, right? Jaden Smith. How is Hulk Hogan surviving that long? I don't know. He probably gets those, like, blood transfusions, right? Isn't that what all the rich old guys do now? They get blood transfusions from, like, 22-year-old college athletes, and it, like, keeps them young? Like, IRL vampire shit? Asmon has a felony? I'm just assuming. Do you think he doesn't have a felony? That seems way less likely. Ashes of Creation before GTA 6? I feel certain it'll be out before Star Citizen. Yeah, Star Citizen... I kind of forget that that game's a thing. Guys, I got real excited when it said 289. I really felt something. And now we're just... MMOs are so dead it sucks. Throne and Liberty isn't dead, dude. Have you tried it yet? It's still pulling like 150k on Steam. You can't with Korean MMOs. Oh, okay. Oh, I know what we can do. We can play some NGU Idle. You guys got your NGU Idle running in the backgrounds? Man, what a game. What a game. Let's see, yeah, let's make sure these are capped down. I'm questing right now, so I got the questing gear on. We need to get these hacks up and running. Let's go ahead and throw those. Actually, I'm going to throw those in here. Okay. All right, what wishes do we want, you guys? 14 hours, kind of long. Kind of long. Maybe we should cap out some of these first. Better dual wielding. Yeah, let's go here. If you guys want to know the future of gaming, this is it. This looks like a preschooler's art project. Yes. Yes. I think that's a good summary. Hold on, I need to change that. This is one of the highest rated games on all of Steam, with hundreds of thousands of reviews. Just keep that in mind. Whatever your favorite game is, this one has better reviews on Steam. I think the only games that have higher reviews than this are like Stardew Valley and Portal. Okay, let's take those out. We're going to start banking those up for later. Let's get Wandu's XL running. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now our number's really going up. Oh. Okay, we're farming forest for dream catchers. Cards are looking good. I got 20k QP right now. Oh man, guys, how am I going to spend my QP? That's so much QP. I've never had this much before. I could finish these off. Maybe we do NGU cards. I don't really need a lot of NGU speed right now, but once we get to sadistic difficulty, I'm gonna need it. Holy shit, I'm still 312? Okay, 299. Do we think it stays at 299? Did you ever get into Stardew Valley? I played it with my girlfriend for like 2 days, but then Throne launched and I haven't spoken to her since. Completely ignore. Even when she's in the room with me. Some streams it's about making numbers go up, other streams it's about watching numbers go down. How long is this alpha open for? I think it's open every weekend. Any new farms? Belt of Combat Prowess tanked on my server? It went back up again. Not really, man. Not really. For Abyssals, I mean, the level 50 Abyssals are all flooded, right? There's nothing sneaky you can do there. So you could try to farm the Cold Iron Ring from Silius 3-4, but I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. Belt of Combat Prowess was kind of a unique one. I don't know, what else? Hexweaver from Ant Nests. That's probably crashed by now. People were farming that a lot early game, but then they probably stopped. So it might have gone up in price. I don't know. What's Hexweaver lithoing for on your guys' server? Is it more or less than a Belt of Combat Prowess? The other nice thing about Ant Nest is that you get a lot of green accessories down there. You get the bracelet, and then you get, what is it? There's another one. It's a green ring or something that drops down there. And even the green accessory traits usually sell. It's some of the last green traits that are still selling. Drop down there. If you get skill damage or max health. Buff debuff. They're telling you about the juice again, ruining my cash flow. Cad, you didn't tell me about Belt of Combat Prowess. What are you talking about? I literally went down there to farm it because it was too expensive, because I was using it for my build that I planned out before the game even launched. You didn't tell me about shit. Quit acting smart. Hexweaver pants? Yeah. We're reaching the 1 month mark where I actually need to update my gear because Queen Bellendir and Tevent and Siege are about to happen. And so I was like, okay, well I can't keep using this green belt. I better go get a combat prowess. And then once I got down there, I farmed like 4 belts in one night, and I was like, wow, this is really easy money. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I bet people on stream want to see this. Fucking easy anti-cheat. I could just be playing Throne while we sit in queue if it wasn't for easy anti-cheat. Can we just all collectively be angry about that? Can you guys get angry with me real quick? Can we be mad about easy anti-cheat as a group? Robert, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed the new video that just came out. On my server, Hex has 296 for health, 89 melee, Litho 107, probably not worth. Yeah, it's probably lower than combat prowess. There's the hat that drops down there too, the Hexweaver hat. There's not a lot of blues from those low-level abyssals that are still cooked. Or that are still uncooked? I don't know, dude. I'm too old to know how people use cooked these days. Trying to think. I mean, there's Ant Nest, there's Temple, and then there's Sylvis 1-4. Those are your, like, not crowded, low-level spots. Those are your pretty much the options. So you can scroll through those, but I doubt that there's much that's not already been farmed. The belt is just so overpowered, and the people were doing such a bad job farming it. I think it was a combination of those two things that made it hold its value for so long. I don't think anything else is going to have more value than the belts. Cold Iron Litho 257, Extracts 199, so maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's valuable because it's a huge pain in the ass, though. Like, I don't think you'll get those nearly as quickly as you're getting belts. So... I think belts are probably still it, even with the prices coming down. Either that or just good old... I mean, have you already cleaned out like all your blue contracts at all the level 50 dungeons? Because you get a lot of gear from those. Damn, we have a ton of people playing Ashes right now. Man, the server was up at 12:55. I should have logged in 5 minutes sooner. Nice thing about combat prowess, if you target the wizards, you don't use very many coins. Yeah. I haven't been running into issues with not having abyssal coins, personally. I feel like if you're at a point where you're totally out of dimensional and abyssal coins, you probably need to just roll an alt. Live in a world where blue weapon with heavy attack is 17 lucent and green necklace is 40. Yeah. Not surprising. If you target the wizards, you don't get many wizards? Yeah. I never targeted just the wizards. I would just blast as many mobs as I could in the big square room. And I got lots of belts like that. And it was only like 6,000 tokens an hour. So, I mean, if you stay down there for 3 hours, then you're going to use them all. But I always had other stuff to do. Bro, this positioning queue keeps going up and down. We're going to be sitting here for like half an hour. I'm asking Zabby if it's trash or not. If we're going to log in and then we're just going to be like super lagged and there's going to be no mobs because they're like giga camped, then this probably isn't worth it.
Withheld information.
Put that channel right next to
So where's
the
where do you get the
versus
granite?
one.
Keep on trying to sprint with the horse. You can't.
It looks like rocks on the ground. I'm missing. Let me.
They're
I've
gathering
already
granite?
fifth in that one test earlier. Is that the next step here?
Wait, there's a bald preset.
Dude, is like everybody in this fucking group a fucking Vec?
The Vec do look pretty cool. I don't know. Are the different races even... Do they even do anything in Ashes? I heard if your queue keeps going back up, it's a bug. You need to create a new character? Well, I'm not doing that. If that happens, I'm just going to go play some Throne. We'll mess with this tomorrow. I'm going to sit here for another 20 minutes and try the game. While continuing to complain about easy anti-cheat. I'm playing NGU Idle. Thank goodness for NGU Idle. I still gotta spin this QP, you guys. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. PP card generation. $20,000 points. It's so expensive. Do we do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright. Alright, I did it. I did it. There's no way I can undo that now. Unless I load a previous save. Which would be very easy to do. Alright, let's turn in these dream catchers. Am I done with this quest yet? Alright, next quest. We need spittoons. Let's go to the beard verse. It's called that because the enemies here have beards. I don't even... This is a toupee with fists. Gossamer. We're killing him quick. We are killing him quick. Okay, we've already got some of those. Position 252. Ash's big set I was supposed to play. Why don't you? You still can. It's not too late. Discord says they're aware of Q and it's just the servers. Don't think you need to recreate. I mean, it is going down. It's just that every once in a while it also goes up. Starlight box that you can get at the end of events and bosses can be bugged. If you move it between your inventory and storage, it has a different icon every time you move it. And that's a different icon for me just every time I close and open my inventory. No PC games for me for the foreseeable future. Oh, damn. You got in big trouble. None at all, huh? Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, this game won't actually be out for 2 more years. So by then, your kids should be old enough to go to college, right? How old are they right now? Like 1 and 3 or something? Almost got the involuntary milk run. Two and 6? Yeah. So a couple more years, they'll be self-sufficient. They'll be able to do all the gaming you want. Well, guys, there's a chance that I'm 136 in Q. There's also a chance that I'm 250 in Q. We'll never know for sure. We're in a state of quantum queuing at the moment. Our position in Q can only be expressed in terms of a probability wave. On a positive note, doing 3 hours of exercise a day or more. So you can exercise for 3 hours a day, but you can't game for 3 hours a day? Okay. You need to wait for them to get old enough so that it makes them into gamers, so it's 3v1? What's the youngest age y'all would let your kids play an MMO? I started playing Ultima Online when I was 9 years old, and I feel like if I was a parent with a 9-year-old, I would not let them play MMOs, in hindsight. I'm not sure if I should have been allowed to do that. 3 to 6 months? 13, 14? Yeah. The internet was different back then, too. You guys think it's bad now. Back then, we didn't have things like moderators or censorship. If they're old enough to farm stuff, they're old enough to play. I mean, I figured out Ultima Online, EverQuest, all those old games when I was 9 years old. We go back and play EverQuest now on an emulator, and all my 30-year-old friends can't figure it out, so. Did it when I was 9, though. Used to be Wild West back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, some of the stuff I saw when I was 12 on the internet, still haunts me. All right, we are now in a quantum flux of positions, probabilistically expressed between position 161 and position 244. Oh, you're almost in? Zabby, this number keeps changing, dude. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I feel like I'm still another 30 minutes away from getting in. It's been 30 minutes already. And I started at 5:50, so. At a 30-second queue. Well, it must be nice. Yeah, it must be nice when you abandon your friends who rolled a class specifically just so they could play with you and not the class they wanted to play. It must be nice when you just abandon them for a new game so you don't have to worry about things like easy anti-cheat. And you can just sit there and log in the second the servers come up. I have another stream open with a guy who's been at position 1 for the past 15 minutes. It wasn't fun. You're the only one who wasn't having fun, dude, because you chose to be like a doomer after the first week when we didn't get a few fights for a few days. You went in like full spiral depression mode. Like you're a modern high school kid. You went full TikTok mental health. Yeah, Zio was having a blast. Zio was having so much fun that he almost got divorced. And you're over here, I just can't be fucked to log in. Before launch, you guys should have heard Zabby before launch. You guys better be on. You guys better be on. We better be running these dungeons. You guys better level up. Two weeks after the game comes out. Guys, I'm not having fun. I only get to PvP 15 times a day. I thought I was going to be able to PvP 20 times a day. Some of these fights aren't good. I'm going to go play Ashes of Creation 2 days a week. Thought T1 was going to be more fun. It is fun, dude. It's fun right now. We actually have a fight on Cherno against Brick every single day. We have crazy fights against them. We only win like 2/3 of the time. Especially like the 10 Eastern and the 1 Eastern bosses. We lose those like more than we win them. And we lose because we don't have enough sleepers. We lose because we don't have enough Wand SNS, which is exactly what you play. Alright, well, I'm now getting 3 different numbers as to my position in queue, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Watching you guys fight at a World Boss yesterday, it looked like pure chaos. Yeah, Grand Alien, dude, Zabby hasn't even seen Grand Alien yet. It's such a good fight. It's actually a boss fight that doesn't suck. There's like enough room where you can like move and participate without just being stuffed into one tiny little like quarter of a screen like all the other bosses. All respect, after playing Ashes already, I can say this game being in development for 8 years is very bad. It's going to need another 8 more. Real shit. Well, to be fair, games, MMOs, that's kind of what happens. Like, if you look at them when they're in alpha, it doesn't feel like it's been 8 years of development. All of the polish and all of the stuff that the game needs to really thrive is what happens in the last 2 years. Like, so I don't think that's necessarily surprising. I think if you played World of Warcraft during alpha, you would have said the same thing. You would have said this game needs 8 more years, but it didn't. It only needed 2 more. They shot themselves in the foot a bit, showing super polished looking preview videos. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to keep the hype going. I feel like it's a little early. I almost think their development is too public. Like, I know they're big on transparency or whatever, but I don't know. Is like a highly polished, scripted preview event really transparency? It's more like just marketing. I like it when a game just keeps their mouth shut and then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and they're like, hey, we have a game. And then you play it and it's good and not everything is like spoiled and solved ahead of time. Ashes of Scam Nation is 100% a scam game made by a known scammer. Baron, I feel like your take on this game, if you hadn't said that, and if you had just come into chat and you had been like, Moro, guess what my take is going to be, I would have been able to guess that that would be your take. I can send a trailer from Lost Ark 2014 and the release in 2018. You'll see it's a very good game since 2014, 2018. It just got better. Hey, I mean, Final Fantasy XIV, they took that shit down and re-released it. In how long? Wasn't it less than 2 years? They like basically remade the whole game. Oh, Liza P. What a game. When doing World Boss, does contribution include everyone from your guild who is present or only your party? Nobody knows. It's all speculation. We think it's party-based because that's how it works in like Lineage Mobile. $195. Whatever it is, it's not what I'm doing. All I ever get is a participation bag. I got crazy boss drop luck early in the game, and then it just like stopped. I just stopped getting drops. And I wasn't even grouped half the time when I was getting lucky. Servers are full, waiting to join. Do they still only have 3 servers up? Even know when Liza P DLC is expected to come? Shouldn't be too much longer. They announced it back in like February or something. While they stream, they show you this beautiful game where you think it's UE5, looks like a PS2 game. Yeah, people just don't. People just don't really understand what an alpha is. I guess I don't know. How many games did you play that were an alpha that looked like a UE5 polished trailer while still in alpha? How were there a lot of games you've played that are an alpha that look like that? One dude in our guild dropped 3 purple in a row. Everybody was losing their shit. Can't blame people for being upset at a misrepresentation. Does the game that you're playing not look like the game that Steven's playing in these live streams? Like, how would they... I don't know how that would even make sense. It's not like they're using a different version of Unreal for the live stream. It's just the same game. Never played a game that's still in alpha after so many years. I would like you guys to start naming alphas that you played that resemble the finished product. Star Citizen resembles a finished product? Minecraft. Minecraft. Archage? What did Arcade look like in alpha? Arcade didn't even look good when it launched. It still looked like 2005. Wow. I played Overwatch Alpha. It isn't even the same game. Gorgon? What are the development phases of Gorgon? Did Gorgon have an alpha? Also, Gorgon definitely didn't look good in alpha. And... or beta. Or whatever it's in now. It's not it looks like Asheron's Call. What up, Tote? How you doing? Didn't say it looked good, but it looked the same as the alpha. It was pretty nice for its time. I don't know if I've ever been less immersed in a game than I was when I played Arcade. I don't know what it was about that game. I didn't feel connected to my character or to the world at all. Compare D4 to other games. D4 had a public alpha? We're talking about alphas, not betas? Everything is kind of alpha these days. Ark Survival, I played on alpha. Unreal 4 looks better than this. Also, Lost Ark and BDO 2012. I have video looks better than this. I logged into BDO. When was that? I don't know, maybe last year or something. And man, I remember being like so blown away by how that game looked in 2016. I don't feel like when I look at it now, I'm like, I kind of can't believe I'm even looking at the same game. I don't know. It doesn't have that effect on me at all anymore. Maybe I'm just jaded about it. Playing Greatsword Dagger and TL feels so much like Dark Runner to me. Yeah, I think they have a lot in common. They had a private alpha where the game was better before they nerfed all the fun. Yeah, that also not surprising. Log in the game, it looks bad for 2024. I have seen the characters, and I will say the characters are ugly. Except for the Vec, because they're like ugly on purpose, so I like that. I think they look alright. But the other two races, I don't... Maybe it's just the default faces? I don't know. I didn't really try to make my character look better with the thing, so maybe it's on me. But the default ones that they have are gross. I don't like them. Didn't like the dwarves. There's no dwarves. there's like human and then like really, I don't know, uptight looking elf. And then there's like dark elf goblin thing, but tall. I don't know how to describe the last one. Why do we never get dwarves? We don't get any cool races anymore. All the races in MMOs now are just humans with like different ears. So boring. Elves are always uptight. No, these are like extra uptight. There are some games have elves that I think look good. Like the original EverQuest had a bunch of different types of elves. The dark elves looked really good. The high elves looked like kind of uptight and weird, but the wood elves look good. The half elves look good. This game is like, it's only got the high elves, and even then, I don't know. They just, I don't like them. They're ugly. Terra elves were decent. I mean, night elves and WoW looked really good. Yeah, but then a lot of games, elves are just like humans with pointy ears. There's like nothing special about them. It's just like, hey, we can change this one thing and pretend like it's a different race, and it'll save us a bunch of development cost. Oh, okay. Here are the races. Look how many there are. So let's see. 5 of these are human, and then the rest of them are actually different. So we got human, followed by, is this different? Okay, followed by human, followed by dwarves, followed by dwarves, orcs. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then, I don't know. Night elves? These are the ones that are in the game right now. They don't look like this, though. They look way uglier. More humans. Humans with horns. Here we go. Diversity. Diversity community. These lizard people. We've got we've got the DEI lizard people. They're pretty diverse. Are these all the different versions? Are these the same race? There's like lizards and lions and boars and stuff. Okay. Interesting. They just lump them all together? Okay, so we can be a human, an orc, a lizard. A bull thing. All of these descriptions that they have: exploration, optimism, hospitality. Where's the race that's like, yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere here. Strength, honor, loyalty. Where's the one that's like world domination, seclusion, mystery, prophecy? Okay, we can work with that. Grace, boo. Expression, okay. The monkey-looking Tolnar looks cool. They all have the same basic human body form. Probably makes it easier to design gear for the models. Yeah, that's something that I feel like is severely lacking from modern MMOs. It's the fact that all the different races are just humans with like a different coat of paint. Back in my day, we had 2-foot-tall gnomes and 8-foot-tall ogres that were gigantic and wide in the same game, and the devs just made the gear work on both of them. I want subterranean barbarian dwarves. New World looks a lot better than BDO in my opinion. The characters in New World are ugly. The characters, the armor, it's all very ugly. The world, I think, looks really nice. But BDO definitely has better looking characters than New World. The environments... I think the environments in BDO have aged a bit at this point. I miss the frog locks. Yeah, dude, you could play as a frog. You could play as a lizard. You could play as all kinds of stuff in EQ1. All the characters in Decaron were wildly different. It was nice. Terra 2, honestly. Yeah, and like the gear doesn't have to be super detailed for each one of these races. I mean, like... Just give me a suit of, like, bronze plate. It doesn't need to have little designs all over it. EQ dev magic was lost in the mists of time. Yeah, speaking of games that don't look good, have you guys seen the latest updates for Pantheon? They did like a visual / style shift, I guess, and major downgrade. It got like disliked into oblivion, but I don't know if it's enough to... Yeah, they improved it from looking like, I would say like 6 out of 10 decent to like 2 out of 10 one of the grossest, like soulless, like Concord level designs I've ever seen. Yeah, it is like they're undeveloping. Do you ever stream any game before BDO? The only game I streamed before BDO is called Cards and Castles, which is a game I was helping to develop at the time. So I would stream to like 15 viewers who were playing Cards and Castles as like a developer, not really as like an entertainer. I'm sure it was entertaining though. Alright, we're somewhere between position 1 and position 68. Unless we get hit with a third number. We might get hit with a third number. We'll see what happens. How do you guys feel about Alex O'Connor's mustache? Have we talked about this yet? Is this the Q or the Q for the Q? I'm in position 1, except I don't know if I am. I think I'm actually in position 68. 67, okay. Alright, we seem to be somewhere in that range. Maybe next time it drops down to 1, it'll just let me in. Which mustache? The one on his upper lip. What's your general feeling about what we know about Ashes now and the vision Steven has for it on release? I I think the game fulfilling Steven's vision and the game being a commercial success and the game being a mainstream success are all three very different things. Will it fulfill Steven's vision? I think so. I don't think he'll release it if it doesn't. I mean, he's funding all of this. People think that they're funding it with crowdfunding. They're not. The crowdfunding is a drop in the bucket. The funding is all Steven. Will the game be a commercial success? Yes. It will have a substantial player base. Will it be a mainstream success? Almost certainly no. I think people are not quite understanding who this game is targeted towards. This is not a WoW killer. This is not a game for everybody. This is going to be a niche, kind of like PvP centered. This is a guy who was a big fan of like Lineage 2 and Arcage, who's super rich, who wanted to make his own game. It's not going to be a WoW clone. It's not going to have mass appeal to your modern squishy Care Bear MMO player. I mean, if you see just the reaction that Throne and Liberty is getting to conflict bosses, dude, the PvP and the penalties for dying, like in Throne, you don't even lose anything when you die. And people are losing their fucking minds. Like the Reddit posts and the global chat that I see whenever someone pops in Eclipse, I mean, people are asking like, you broke into their house and like, you know, murdered their family. Like the reactions are insane. Like, and that's from like the most mild PvP in MMO history. This game, this game's gonna have actual consequences to the PvP. It's gonna have actual consequences when you die. I don't think that most players are gonna last. I don't think most modern MMO players are gonna last at all. Terra was peak blocking a key area with your homies and forbid everyone else to progress story until level 50 intervened. This is for 30-plus-year-old men with nostalgia. I don't know if this is only going to appeal to... I don't know if it's an age thing. I do think that there is a generation of MMO players who are too young to have ever experienced Ultima or Asheron's Call or Lineage or even Arcage. I mean, what was the last MMO where PvP actually mattered? I feel like it probably was Arcage, right? People want to pretend like it matters in BDO, but it doesn't. It does not matter in BDO. And if you think it does, you never played a PvP game where PvP actually mattered. And Arcage was, what, 2014? So it's been a decade since there's been any MMOs where PvP matters. Albion, I guess, would be the exception. But, you know, Albion is Albion. It's like kind of a niche just because it looks like a phone game. I think TNL does a way better job at PvP than BDO did. At least gives people who don't want PvP a chance to avoid it. Yeah. I mean, I think the PvP in TNL is super, super watered down, personally. I think the mass PvP is amazing. People complaining about bosses when the drops are almost non-existent anyways. Yeah, and when there's peace version of those bosses. Even the Arc bosses have peace versions. I mean, it's kind of crazy that people are still so upset about it. His trade pack system was a genius way to implement some high risk, high reward PvP situations that were opt-in. Yeah, I don't know if I would label it genius. I mean, I think there were scenarios in like Ultima Online or Lineage or other games that had way higher risk, way higher reward, like way more intense PvP stakes. Even in Arcage, I think things were pretty dumbed down. but it's kind of the best modern-ish example that people have to go off of who weren't in for the real boomer games. Forgot about Raven Dawn for PvP. Yeah, Raven Dawn PvP. The fighting over the trade packs was fun, but a lot of those scenarios, you would just like go out into a big area and you would just kill each other over and over, and there was no real way to win. So I don't really know if I would call that high stakes. Like the trade packs were they were good. I think we had some really good fights over them. It was very good content, but PvPing in that game never felt the way that PvPing in like Ultima or even like sandbox game, like PvPing in like Albion or even like V Rising or, you know, Worm Online. Like there's been PvP games where I'm like fucking sweating, dude. Like my hands are like so sweaty that I can't hold my mouse. I will never feel anything like that playing BDO or Throne and Liberty. Probably not even Arcade. Darkfall is another one. Like, oh my god, dude, Darkfall, my heart would be pounding out of my fucking chest. Like, because of the stealth in that game too, on top of the fact that it was full loot. Like, you'd be in a dungeon, you'd literally be like crouching, like hiding behind tables and shit. You would hear something, everyone would freeze to see like if you could hear footsteps from people coming down the hall. I can't even describe what playing that game was like compared to modern MMOs. They're not even in the same genre, dude. There hasn't been anything like that since then. That was 2009. Trade packs were sometime days of effort you from hundreds of people you could steal. It's pretty high risk. Would you lose anything as the ganker? Or was it only the person running the pack who was risking something? I'm in? I think. Okay. I can see the sky. I can hear crackles. I can... They're gonna need to increase this font. I cannot read this. Gronin Runelord. His name's Gronin. Welcome to Phase 1 Alpha 2. Work in progress. Feedback, thank you. Okay. This, oh, okay. This is, all right, I can kind of move. Can move a little bit. All right. This is what I look like. My weapon doesn't seem to have a texture yet. Okay, there we go. Now it looks a little bit more like a sword. What do we think, boys? Is this alpha quality yet? I recognize like half the people that are in this game. It's crazy. It's crazy how all these games are just the same community. Okay, I tried to switch to action combat from Throne and Liberty. It didn't work. I will say the camera already feels better than Throne. Gate Watcher Bronzer. Like, yeah, the fonts in general.
Thank the gods, disorient essence.
Even as a placeholder, I don't know.
You'll have plenty of time to discover that on your own. For now, it's best if you hurry.
Are these actual voice acted?
The settlement just west of here.
Or is this, do we think this is AI?
Disgusting creatures.
Okay. I'm gonna go cut down some goblins. How's the jumping? Okay. Yep. There's a tree. Floating waterfall. It's pretty. My goodness, like for real, everything in this game is size 6 font. Okay. We are in high quality graphics. Very high. I've been told to go west to Lionhold and to watch out for goblins. Optional. The Gateway Sentry asked me to slay some sickly goblins on my way down. Okay. Where's Lionhold? Okay, I press M. It opens up a map. It's a big map. Alright, Lionhold is probably where the other circle is. Can I run? 0.3 second duration. Okay, that seems longer than 0.3 seconds. I'm really zooming. I got 1 and 2. Overpower, 150 damage to target enemy. Ability shares a cooldown with Brutal Cleave. Hitting an enemy with a weapon combo finisher refreshes its cooldown. Okay. Looks like the mobs actually hit you back in this game, unlike in Korean games. Do I have like an auto attack here? I can guard. Okay. I have to press my autos. I think I have to... I feel like I have to press every auto. Swing your greatsword in front of you for a series of attacks. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. Hit 3 does more. I don't know what Brutal Cleave is. I don't think I have that yet. Form of Ferocity. While in this form, the caster receives 1.5 attack speed per 10 combat momentum, up to a maximum of 15%. Overpower and Brutal Cleave apply bleeding to targets hits. Okay, so I'll bleed people will have this on. So this is a toggle. Okay. And then... shifting form costs 20%. Why would I want to shift? Why would I not want to have this on? Maybe there's other forms later. Okay, I think we just keep this on. And then I generate combat momentum from pressing 1, and currently that's it. Okay, so I have to press each auto. So then I guess it's not really an auto. I guess it's just a basic attack. Swap weapons. I don't have any weapons to swap to. Oh, I can dodge. Left? Left what? Left control? Okay. Oh, okay. Can I only dodge backwards? Tell me I have to manually loot in 2024. Perfect. Okay, I hope they keep that in. Alright, let me get some stamina back. Okay, dodge, seeming to be omnidirectional. How close am I to level 2? You can set autocast for AA. I still find it crazy how BDS combat became what it is. A moral and MMO stream. What, is that unusual? Grab the magnifying glass. But I'm nerfed. Is the font small? Because we're so high? AI voice from intrepid employees. Okay. I'm seeing a red dot, so I'm gonna go over there and... Oh, wait, can I chop this? Oh, Requires axe? I didn't know this game was going to ask so much from me. I didn't know it was going to axe so much of me. Okay. Okay, so I hit him and then I blocked. Where do I see... Okay, here's my skill tree. I don't know. I feel like just the font. I know it's alpha, but just the font could have been anything else. You are not currently a citizen. Oh, I did the optional. Okay. Commemorates the reopening of the Divine Gateway and the members of the Light Pact who blazed the trail from Sanctus back to Vera. I got some rations that I can eat. Can I put them on a bar or something? We got the map. I just want to know, like, what... Do I have, like, a paper doll? Where I can see my gear and my level and my stats or anything like that? It doesn't seem to be a way to just, like, check out my character. Age of Conan vibes. Hey, it's CC My Life. Injured soldier. Kill him! I do like that you can just swing your weapon. Even if you don't have a target. I like that a lot. It's not total tab targeting, you know? This all just empty out here? Okay, I'm now sprinting. Yeah, I don't think anything back here. How did I get in? I know a guy. You either have to know a guy or you have to spend an amount of money that you probably won't want to spend. Okay. So spamming my basic attack. It has a bit of a buffer. I like that. Oh, there's my level. Okay, found it. Two-handed sword, level 2. Oh, there's my equipment. Was it there a second ago? Okay, so I... Did my sword skill level up? Is that what just happened? Okay, got all my stats. My penetration, my accuracy, my mitigation. 5% mitigation. Can't touch me. My regen. Okay. And then... Alright, I can zoom in and kind of see these. So I'm level 2, so I assume I have like a point I can spend. Swordmaster's Swiftness now applies 15% base damage. I don't think I have that. Deadly Finisher, what do I have Overpower and I have Greatsword Combo Attack and I have Form of Ferocity. Does anything do that? Any extended finisher immediately after a deadly finisher deals 25% more damage. This just says finisher. Choose a skill. Every finisher and extended finisher increases your chance of a deadly finisher or deadly extended finisher by 25%, stacks up to 2 times. Finisher, 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 finisher. 10% increased, base damage increased. Okay. I'm not really understanding anything that's happening. Can I just get another skill? I would like to just... These are like all passives. Can I get a button? I would like to do the number 3 button. Is anyone able to locate the number 3 button? Maybe it's in here. Okay, these seem like buttons. Blood fusion. Oh, yeah. Cataclysm. 45-second cooldown. How do I get that? I gotta get this first. Oh, a charge? Yeah. Give me that one. Okay, level 0 cost 1 points. Do I not have a points? I have... These are my skills. The tree starts at the bottom? This tree or this tree? Okay, so we go down here. Ah, okay, this one's lit up. Okay, so I click this, and then... Deadly Finisher Bleed. Deadly Finisher Snare. Deadly Finisher Wound. What does Wounded do? Wounded reduces healing? Okay. Okay, we're getting some explanations. We just want to bleed, right? I'm not going to snare. I don't care about healing or snaring. Oh, do we want the snare for PvP? We're probably going to do some like level 3 PvP in this game. Maybe I want that. Alright, I'm just going to do the bleed so we can level faster. It seems like in respec. So, yeah. Okay, I'm confirming. Does the respec cost anything? Not yet. Alright, so now I have this. So... 1 out of 4 of my finishers will cause bleeding, I think. Alright, I'm zooming. Mora's level 1. Yeah, but my greatsword is level 2. That's what I was told. By the pop-up. Does not look way worse than Throne and Liberty, at least graphic and combat-wise. Well, I'm level 1. I don't think the combat's always gonna be like this. Get your commissions here.
You're a newcomer, eh? Well, there's no better way to find your feet than a commission. Odd jobs the townsfolk around the outpost need doing. They bring them to me, and I post
Okay,
them.
I have a commission. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Brother, there has got to be like a UI scale or something, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I can see. We'll just... Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just start with that. That's so much better. Holy shit. I can see names. I can read quests. Why is this 120, bro? This should be the default. Except now my shit's covering up. Hold on. No, boy. Can I just shrink the chat? I don't care about chat, dude. Can I just delete the chat? I'm never gonna talk to a single fucking person in this game. Alright, good enough. I'm pressing F. That guy wants me to chop some trees. The trees falling over is nice. Got some Valheim vibes. Can you kill each other with these? No? Oh my god. The chat bubbles are huge now. Arc Purifier Cairo. I just walked up to him because he had an icon over his head. I don't know. Okay, I've got all kinds of crap to do now. Kind of just want to like hit level 2. I think this is nice. I think this looks nice out here. This grassy fields. This is immersing me. Don't leave before you get a mount. Does it seem like I know how to get a mount? Why do Western MMOs suck so hard with movement animation and fluidity? Well, movement is not really something you would polish during an alpha, because all of the... Oh, did I take all this? I got a granite blob, and dropping, and giant dull glint. Okay, sweet. Things like movements are gonna be polished way later in development, because that's something that's gonna be constantly getting like tuned. So if you're an animator and you're making a run animation, but you have no idea how fast that character is actually going to end up running a year and a half from now after the combat's been redesigned 15 times, then, like, what do? You know? It's not something I would expect to look, like, perfectly fluid during an alpha. Oh, these guys are red. Level 4? Okay. Let me do this one over here. Okay, I made him bleed, I think, or someone else did. Might have been someone else. This is gonna be so much XP. It wasn't that much. I think the game looks pretty nice, at least the environment. Okay. He's doing a heavy slash. I blocked. Oh, he still hit me for 124 even though I blocked? Come on, bro. Come on. I blocked. I have a 6% XP debt at level 1? This game is hardcore! How 1 PvP and what's the penalty? I don't know, I haven't gotten that far yet. Animations in TNL are pretty nice. Yeah, the impact of your abilities in TNL is pretty nice. That's all new though. Like, have you guys gone and looked at TNL combat from just 1 year ago? It kind of looks like this. It doesn't look good at all. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff has to come in the polishing phase. Alright, now we're back here. Is there something I'm supposed to do here? I'm supposed to get a mount. I'm supposed to deliver cargo. Do I drop my loot already? Did I lose my glint? Oh no, okay, I still have my stolen glint. Wait, what? I didn't steal it? Maybe I stole it. I might have stolen it. Alright, let me clear my XP debt. Sheesh. Are these things gonna social? What happens if I just kind of like... Okay, so I can hold Q down. I don't have to keep pressing it. I can just swing my sword without targeting something. And if it connects, it grabs the target. That's nice. Wish I could do that in Throne. Okay, so I'm not sure why I keep bleeding things. Wait, the Horns of Betrayal blow. What happened? Who betrayed? Vanquish the Horns. We have 1 hour to vanquish 4 horns. Okay. I'm vanquishing. Where they at? I see a red dot over here. There's a red dot. It doesn't... Okay. I don't know what the red dot is for. You lose 1/3 on death, 1/3 of drops. 1/3 of what? When I just like run up and steal someone's kill, who gets the credit? Who split the XP? I have to say, as basic as this is, just running around at level 1 and killing mobs, way more enjoyable than questing was in Throne and Liberty. This is like so simple and just such a tried and true thing. I don't know why Korean games and really all MMOs nowadays make you go through these boring ass 5, 10, 20, 100 hour storylines where you're talking to NPCs the whole time. Like, just the simple formula of walking around hitting mobs with a sword, better. Way better. Infinitely better. So much better. Can't express how much better. Is there fall damage? A little bit. Not too bad. I kind of expected to die there. Yeah, easier to implement too. Okay, so I'm supposed to get a mount from this place, Mag? This place over here looks mounty.
Have ye brought the timber?
I am supposed to bring him timber. He does want that. I don't know how to get an axe, though. He probably told me how, and I didn't read it. More horns of betrayal are blowing. Also, my health out of combat. Regenning. Very slow. Which I like. Equipment vendor? Alright. I can buy... Oh my god. He wants 10 silver for a copper sword? I have 0. I have 0 money, even though I killed all those goblins. Are the goblins... Am I not looting correctly? Maybe I didn't loot correctly.
You're a new face around. Wonderful.
Okay, I gave him a medallion.
I'm committed to offer you a small care package on behalf of our glorious empire.
Yep, that's great.
Before I do that, however, I must ask you to visit our Ember Spring.
I need to attune my essence at the Ember Spring in Lionholt. Okay, that's probably this big thing that's looking Ember Springy. Alright. I am attuning. And I have now attuned. Okay, let's go back to the guy. And tell him I did it.
Let it be known that even as we struggle to maintain our foothold here, our glorious empire still cares for its intrepid adventurers.
I hate this
Here
guy.
are your supplies.
Okay, I got $1.50. That's like 1/8 of a sword. I might be able to buy some gloves or something. Yeah, let's go instantly spend all my money. Let's see what we can get. Where's the guy? Gerald. Gerald, what you got, homie? What can I get for $1.50? Oh, I can get a fishing bag. Fishing resource capacity increase. Oh, wait, I can get a lumberjacking bag. I can get any bag. Where are the bags? How many bag slots do I get? I could also buy 50 rations. Alright, I'm going to hold off because I don't even have a tool to fish yet. Deliver cargo storage at any crossroads or higher leveled node. Okay, I don't know anything about the nodes yet. Complete a commission. Maybe I should actually read what those are. Alright, heralds. What do we got? We got 30-minute New World Town Board missions. Moz, welcome back for 91 months. Gold doesn't drop, you sell glint for cash. Oh, okay. And then if you lose the glint, you can't sell it, but you can't drop your gold? I see, I see. Mac, how do I get a mount? Okay, so I'm gonna get something for this. XP and powder. Slay wolves. Slay grim. Bring justice to bandits. Oh, they have levels on them. Okay. Well, let's do, this one says level 2. Let's do it. Okay, and now the whole map is highlighted yellow. I think that might be for something else. To start, I'll need to cut down wood. Okay. Oh, the wolves only come out at night? What time is it? Bro, 48 minutes until the wolves come out? Can I swap to a different mission? Oh, can I just take all of these?